All right, I want you guys to go support Piston Mike. Y'all go to the subscribe button. He at 480 right now. Let's get him to 1,000, 100,000, 500,000, million subscribers as soon as possible, bid. Let's help him put it down. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. If you like the Pistons, you want to support me, think about sending me a donation. Best way you can help me right now is go subscribe over to Piston Mike and go help him get his numbers up, putting in work, hard work, smart work, dedicated work, consistent work. So make sure you go over there and appreciate that work. So remember the name is Piston Mike, and I have a link in the description. If you have a problem finding it on YouTube, it'll be under source link or Piston Mike channel link in the description. Peace.
All right, man. Let's talk about Deshaun Watson. Didn't even look like the Detroit Lions tried to sit down and meet and tried to offer for Deshaun Watson, which he kind of like narrowed his list down. I think it's the he meet with the Browns today. He requested to meet with the Falcons. The Saints are supposed to be the leader in the clubhouse, and the Panthers. So it seemed like the Lions weren't interested, and people saying now that somebody made a comment on Twitter. I said that if the Sheila was uncomfortable with Deshaun Watson and what happened, right? Uh, you know, then what they say about Matt Patricia, right? If you remember, Matt Patricia had a situation where uh, you know, he had some stuff that happened at spring break somewhere in Texas, um, where I don't know, he was accused of similar things with Deshaun Watson. All right. So, and the Lions didn't do their due diligence and do a thorough background check. And people saying, well, how you not comfortable with Deshaun Watson, but you was comfortable with Matt Patricia? We all know why. I don't have to, we don't really have to go into detail about that. But like I said before, and then it's always paying people. The Lions don't want to pay nobody. Similar to Jacksonville. Jacksonville did not want to pay nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they didn't sustain success with the very young core they had. They didn't want to pay nobody. And the Lions don't care about paying nobody. And they never gonna take a shot. They was never gonna take a shot at him. And maybe they did, and he was like, nah, but there's been no reports about that. You know, and all the reports are he meeting with Cleveland, you know what I'm saying? He meeting with, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta. He from the area. He meeting with Carolina, New Orleans. New Orleans like $100 million over the cap. How they gonna make that work? Seriously. Carolina, good move for him. But the Lions all excuse for not spending money in these situations is they want a clean cut person. I remember they passed on Janoris Jenkins in the draft many years ago. And they don't care about winning, bro. They care about the illusion of winning. That's what it is. They care about the illusion of winning. Is it backbreaking that they didn't get him? Well, we knew they wouldn't get him, but damn, you ain't even gonna try. He was exonerated, bro. If you got 22 people saying you did something, and they can't have, and the district attorney can't get nothing to stick, he innocent. You know what I'm saying? You know, Cleveland don't care about that. Atlanta don't care about that. New Orleans don't care about that. Carolina don't care. Everybody knows it was a witch hunt because he asked to leave. But damn, you at least owe it to the fan base that you continue to let down, you continue to cripple to try. You at least owe it to us to try. And then you're going to turn around and give us Tim Boyle and Jared Goff again. What do we just do to deserve that? You won't even draft a quarterback. And if you do draft a quarterback, it's gonna be somebody that we don't want or who ain't no good. And then they're gonna turn around and pay Jared Goff again or restructure his deal and keep him around. It's gonna be the same thing with Matt Stafford. Last year they said that he would not be graded on the curve. And we still don't see a contingency plan to get a quarterback, even though Brad Holmes was out there scouting quarterbacks. He's still not. Still not. Didn't try to get Murray. Didn't try to get Wilson. At least sit down and talk to him and be like, well, this is what we got to offer, man. We trying to offer you this, that, and the third. And people keep talking about these flimsy draft picks. Every year we keep draft picks and we move down and get draft. And what do we got to show for it? Nationally, if you ask any casual National Football League fan, they can't even name a player on the Lions not named Jared Goff because of the Stafford trade. They can't name nobody. Can't name nobody. Can't name a damn soul. And it just seemed like the Fords don't care about changing that. They keep going out here getting these first year GMs, getting these first year head coaches. Why? It's not because they want to give somebody a chance. They don't want to spend no money. That's the difference. They don't want to spend no money. That's the biggest thing about it. They don't want any excuse not to spend the money. They're not going to spend it. You know? But they never go out there and try to change it. The Lions are perfectly fine because fans going to come down there and spend the money. It's not the principle that they didn't get them. It's the principle that they ain't trying to do everything. And this is representative of this. They're not doing everything they can do to win. They trying to win the cheapest way. No matter what Ford in there, Sheila, Martha, F-150, Mustang, Bill Ford, they trying to do things the cheapest way. And that's the headline. They trying to do shit that they trying to do it the cheapest way. Or we gonna reduce the ticket prices for the fans. Like, bro, it should be free to get up in there. And the fans gonna come down there every year. Watch what I say, no matter how bad the offseason is, how great the draft is, or how horrendous the draft is. It's gonna be somebody out there and say, oh, this is the most underrated offseason the Lions had, and they're gonna surprise people and win 9 or 10 or 11 or 12 games, and they're gonna take off this season to show why there's this year's Cincinnati Bengals. And early in this offseason, they ain't did enough to cut the cake. DJ Shark was a nice pickup. When you say we want to go out there and pick up a big name receiver, most people is at least thinking Allen Robinson, right? When you see how bad Jared Goff was out there, anybody with an ounce of football brain well, they need to be preparing to take a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And they're not. They're not. They're not gonna end up with nobody worth a damn. I already know that. I'm just waiting for them to announce how they restructure Jared Goff deal and he's gonna be around for the next 4 years. I'm waiting for that. But out of the places that he talking about going, you look at Atlanta being a home area, and you look at Cleveland. Cleveland kind of remind like we get to the point Cleveland was at, and they can't get over the hump because they ain't got no quarterback. Team is great. Just trying to explain to y'all. People say you just build the team, then you plug in a quarterback. Well, I mean, that shit don't work unless you're gonna trade for a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Indianapolis didn't have to rebuild shit. They just plug Andrew Luck in there and they went back to prominence. Kansas City didn't build shit around Patrick Mahomes. That team was already good. He just got plugged in there. Sometimes when you get lucky, you're able to plug somebody in there. But they needed one of these quarterbacks, man, to make a splash. Or they need the quarterback to make a splash. People talking about waiting next year for Bryce, whatever the boy name. He ain't shit. I keep telling y'all that. He not better than Willis, bro. He with a lot of talent. When y'all gonna learn about Alabama quarterbacks? For all the flack that Ohio State quarterbacks do, when y'all gonna learn Alabama quarterbacks ain't worth a fucking food stamp? They ain't worth a food stamp. You know? But it's just the lack of effort of not trying to sit down and trying to convince him. You know, they talking about we want to do this the right way. Why we got a whole bunch of first year people? If you fed up, why not pay somebody that done it before to do the job and give them a blank check and let them do it? What do Sheila got to buy? Honestly, what does she got to buy, bro? Until them Fords up out of there, ain't gonna be no consistent winning. Ain't gonna be no consistent football out. Rod Wood ain't got a football fucking bone in his body, but he the president. You know, president of a business operate. What business you got to run? What you doing as far as the business of he just shaving the budget, finding ways to keep more money in their pocket. Well, I blame the fans. I blame the fans for enabling this. I blame the fans that go down there every Sunday and spend their hard-earned money and keep seeing the foot go up the Lions' ass every year. I blame them. But it ain't that they didn't land Deshaun Watson. For me, it's the lack of effort. And they showing in free agency, which they don't have to spend a lot of money in free agency. I kind of agree with what they're going with, but damn. You know, you get an opportunity to upgrade something and you don't even try. They ain't trying to spend no money. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Kind of let you know where they going at it with the draft, where they kind of going at it with the draft. But we'll see. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Falcons, Browns, Panthers, Saints. Saints being a leader in the ball in the clubhouse to land Deshaun Watson. So at least it ain't Minnesota or Chicago. So it could be a lot worse. But hey, Kyle Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, free chance notification. We go live, drop a video. Shout out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We got business question, inquiry, response, video questions. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. But let me know what you girls and guys think. My whole thing is the lack of effort and incompetence is the issue. They haven't shown the effort to win and do something outside the box. Everything is first year people because then they can pay you less and pay you entry level to get in here. So when people talking about the Lions don't spend the money, people point to the cap. No, it's the staff. But appreciate you. Let me know.